What's going on, Virgo? Welcome to your August 2024 horoscope. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this astrological forecast. Buckle up, Virgo, because this month we have a roller coaster of emotions beginning on August 19th with the full moon in Aquarius that will be transiting your 6th house that rules service, health, and work. These are subjects that have everything to do with Virgo and what the archetype of Virgo represents. This is a very intense day because also on August 19th, we have the square between Jupiter and Saturn transiting the 10th house and the 11th in the 7th house, respectively. And this will be touching strongly your career sector during this month, but also your marriage for the ones who are in a committed relationship. On the other hand, Mercury retrograde will be transiting your 1st house of personality starting on August the 5th, and then will move to your 12th house of the subconscious mind after the 15th and through the 28th of August. We're going to start breaking down the aspects of this month of August 2024, but first, if you like a personal reading, please visit the link in the description of this video. On August 4th, we have a new moon in Leo. This will highlight your 12th house. This house rules intuition, the subconscious mind, dreams. During this time, you'll be a little bit retreat from people and will take your time to be alone and reflect about what's going on in your life, which with the North Node transiting your 8th house, I can guarantee you that there is a lot going on, especially when it comes to shared finances, transformation, soulmates, and last but not least, karmic relationships. There is a lot of death and rebirth during this time, so it's going to be a lot in your mind, and it's important that you look for guidance, maybe doing some therapy or with a spiritual guide. Mercury, the planet of communication, mental activity, and learning, will go retrograde on August the 5th, transiting your 1st house that rules your vitality, self-expression. During this transit of Mercury in this house, your communication with others will be affected. You're gonna feel a little bit of brain fog. There will be a lot of thinking about people that you've met during the last year. There is definitely someone special that you can keep out of your mind, especially after the 15th and through the 28th of this month, because Mercury will be retrograde in the 12th house that rules the subconscious mind and also your dreams. So don't forget to write down your dreams first thing in the morning, Virgo. On August 5th, Venus, the planet of beauty, harmony, and love, will enter Virgo. This represents your 1st house of personality, self-expression, personal appearance, and new beginnings. New people might show up in your romantic life, but remember that Mercury will be retrograde and transiting this house of the zodiac from August the 5th till the 15th of the month. Even though the Mercury retrograde and Venus transiting your 1st house is a short transit, this is connected to a much meaningful transit, which is the North Node in your 8th house. This kind of transit is going to bring someone to your life that is going to change your life completely, regardless if you're in a committed relationship or not. This is not necessarily going to happen this month, but during the next year, there is a lot of potential to find a potential soulmate. For some of you who are already in a relationship, this could bring marriage, or going to live together, planning on starting a family, and so on. On August 19th, we have a full moon in Aquarius. This is a super moon and also a blue moon, and it comes with a lot of astrological aspects, especially squares. This full moon in Aquarius will be very intense, first of all, because it's a super moon, which means that the moon will be the closest to the earth, and on top of that, this is a blue moon, a seasonal blue moon, which means that this is the 3rd full moon on an astronomical season. This full moon is putting the spotlight on 6th house matters, which is the house that represents all of the Virgo archetypes, health, work habits, service. For some of you, this is the end of a cycle in your 9-to-5 job. Maybe a project has come to an end, or you have the feeling that your time at a particular job is a full cycle and it's time to look for greener pastures. And honestly, Virgo, I feel like with Jupiter transiting your 10th house, it's time to think more about your life mission. What is that thing that you want to do with your life that feels like the right thing? Of course, endings and new beginnings are deeply connected, so it's a very good time to connect to your intuition and your body because this transit has a lot to do with your health. Remember, Virgo, this is just a general reading of the energies for this month of August 2024. And before we continue with this astrological forecast, feel free to leave a comment, tell me how you're doing, how the energies have been flowing during this time. It's really important to read your feedback, and it's a great way to support this channel. On August the 19th, Jupiter square Saturn brings us the most important aspect of the month. This will create a hard aspect between your 10th house and the 7th house respectively. The 10th house is all about career matters and how you want to be seen from the people in a more professional way. It's also called the house of fame. Jupiter is currently transiting this house, which amplifies this house and brings a lot of good luck. Some of you have been seeing great achievements in your career sector, or you're very focused on this part of your life, whereas the 7th house is all about partnerships, relationships, contracts. And with Saturn transiting this house, some of you who are committed to something or someone, and this is a very important part of your life, during the square there is going to be a lot of tension between that person that you're committed to and what represents your life mission or your professional career. This could be represented in a lot of ways. For some of you, this has a lot to do with legal matters that you're dealing with, and this transit is going to drain you a lot of your energy, especially your mental energy. This transit could force you to make drastic and long-lasting decisions, and it might be very painful, Virgo, especially for the sign that values routines and consistency, but you can serve to master, so to speak. You have to choose one path. If this has to do with your romantic partner or a loved one, it's important to communicate and to be very honest about what you really want, and maybe if the person is able to sacrifice a little so you can go through the path that you really want to follow. If not, maybe this is not the right person for you, or vice versa. For others, as I said, this transit can bring tension between your career or your public reputation and legal battles. As I said, this can play out in so many different ways. Take it as it resonates in your personal life. On August 22nd, we had the beginning of the Virgo season. Happy birthday for all the early Virgos. This is a time to celebrate the positive traits of Virgo and what they bring to our lives on a daily basis. Because Virgo is a very consistent sign, you can always rely on a Virgo. Mercury is the ruler planet of Virgo, so they are very good at communication, they have brilliant minds, and they have a great aesthetic sense. In a more personal level, enjoy having the spotlight on yourself, being the best version of Virgo. Take care of your daily routines and health, going back to the gym, spending time with your favorite people. Take the energy of the sun to jumpstart your life and start learning new things. This season, there is a lot of potential with investments, getting married, or taking a relationship to a next level. On August 29th, Venus will be entering Libra, putting the spotlight on your second house that rules money, possessions, talents. For some of you, the last year has been a little bit complicated when it comes to your finances. This will be a time to reorganize your finances, maybe looking for a new job. With Jupiter transiting your 10th house, it's very important that you think more about your long-term career that aligns better to your sole purpose rather than just focusing your attention in a 9-to-5 job. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you liked this video. If that's the case, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to go to the bell icon and activate all of the notifications so that way you don't miss anything. Also, check your rising sign because this combined with your sun sign can help you a lot to understand better how all these aspects are going to play out in your personal life. Alright, Virgo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.